Hey guys, good morning. We are here today with Clan Rictus. We do have two campaigns in progress, but playing Clan Rictus today. Later today will be Civilization 6, same as yesterday. 150 turns, what the fuck is going on? So weak, 150 turns and barely has a couple of regions, am I right? Yep. It's a legendary, man, it's a hard game. Give me... Stop harassing me. Yoo-hoo! This campaign is Clan Rictus Death Wish, where we are at war with all factions. Death Wish means for this game mode that we're doing, only diplomacy allowed is to declare war, and we have to declare war on all known factions and never accept peace treaty. We have 3 settlements and we have about 32 undercities. If you're wondering what that 32 is on the screen, it's undercity count. Undercities are currently just food and economy. We can have 3 super powerful armies with just a couple of settlements because of it. And there it is, another undercity. Lexington Post touches Strickland, so we will get excavation. Yoo-hoo! The situation in the world is as followed. We are at war with everybody that we know. Karzakarak is rank 1 superpower, 43 settlements. They're smashing what remains of Clan Nation from the looks of it. It's really bad that Clan Morris or Clan Nation didn't win here, cause Reichland has 6-7 settlements and another superpower. It's a little bit hilarious that you know, dwarves with less settlements outnumber the Empire. A little bit hilarious, right? Clan Pestilence, biggest surprise this campaign, have taken all of Lastria. Lastria is his, and they've been invading Nagaroth. They're also at war now with the High Elves. What is also messed up here, the dwarves are rank 1 with 43 settlements, while the Clan Angrund is rank 7 with 10 settlements. They didn't even need to confederate Clan Angrund to get Belegar and those ghosts for OP auto-resolve. They didn't even need to do that. And they become a superpower. So you can see here, the Celtic Mortal Emperors is highly unpredictable, you never know what's gonna happen. It's not Clan Remorse every time.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit?
What the hell?
Shit. What the hell?
That was too double. So the state of the Mortal Emperors, what I was saying, it's you know, highly unpredictable. You never know what's gonna happen. Clan Morse does not dominate every time, but the fact it can be here greenskins, Skaven, dwarves are wearing decrease. It's pretty damn good. The only problem that is right now, which I think a lot of people can agree with, the AI snowballs too fast and maybe a little bit more way too aggressive when it comes to confederations and especially ruins. Because stuff like this should not be happening in the first 100 turns, for example, and that happens quite often. Yetin has no military and they have 20 settlements. They're getting destroyed. Destroyed by, from the looks of it, the Skaven, and probably just Skaven here. I don't think Malekith is doing much there. Malekith is struggling. Our plan right now is to slowly expand once the third army is up, and keep building the Under Empire for economy. And hopefully we're not gonna be dying here to a million armies of Overtide, because it does look like this might be Overtide. If Emperor and Dwarves work together and they become superpowers, they're pretty much unstoppable. I've never seen them being stopped when they become superpowers unless it's by the player. And we had our own shit to deal with here. Our biggest enemy right now is time, because we don't have that much time before they might start coming here. And we kinda need to start getting important settlements here. Thing is, expanding here, we're gonna be losing undercities because we are taking the cities for ourselves. So we'll be losing lots of income, but that's why I have this massive treasury to counter this. We have 3 armies. Treasure's army here. We have Shooter's army here. And we're also recruiting army number 3. All 3 armies are pretty much max firepower armies with brutal effectiveness. Both bells and balance of power auto-resolve. This campaign is all about min-maxing because we reward everybody with a shit faction. It is still one of the most powerful races, but it's a shit faction in a real bad spot. If you miss the first attempt was defeat on turn 10. We didn't get the catapults to retreat west into a corner.
Ready? Yes, yes. To battle.
Yoo-hoo!
To battle. Scamper,
It's good that the cockroach is below us, because he's sending armies for free experience, pretty much in money. He does have Clark around now, and he might actually be getting some good shit here. Well, he built public order and income in his only provincial capital, so this is actually a good sign for us right now. Grond has the Ratkin Mafia, the max tier Thievings building. We are making nearly 15,000 a turn from the Under Empire income. In 150 turns we had 172 bells, of which barely over 20% were for personally, most of it is auto-resolve. Scave and ambush bells are pretty one-sided, both manual and auto-resolve. That's pretty much how the Skaven fight. If it's not an ambush, you're not doing it right.
Many kills today.
The only battles the Skaven should fight outside the ambush is the defensive sieges. They should not even come to that. That College of Memes is moving around.
Assassin.
How much money is this? This is a good chunk. We should consider moving before we get that.
Horned prophet.
Nagaran military. We're gonna get jumped hard on Nagaran the field when we take it. We currently have the food is no longer really important, other than for the minor garrison battles. But we still want to have it positive.
Poison blade.
I have 23 public order there. Oh, they built both entertainment buildings. Doesn't really matter what we take here. Doesn't really matter. Even if we take this area, we can't really stabilize it. The fact that it's gonna be just a shit settlement and won't be able to even build up walls, which is under the city, you know, an under city, and it's still Norscan city. It makes my brain hurt, my head hurt.
Secret scheme. March, march! My nest.
We have 3,600 that we can keep our building for the next army.
Unlikely to backstab yet. Less treacherous.
We got everything already here as well. Just who cares? The Warlock Engineer magic is extremely situational.
Passion beats Camry.
We're gonna have to put a little bit income here in the negative. We'll go with we could consider getting a more anti-large army on Roman. But considering our main enemies will be the Order Tide, it doesn't really matter. Our standard composition is perfect against the Empire and the Dwarves. It's a little bit weaker against Lizardmen if they have over 8 large units, or High Elves if they have over 8 flying units, which is extremely rare. And we do have ways of dealing with it as well. Start with the artillery. We're gonna be making a move on Nagaran, but we still have to prepare. Let's drop these two for now. I wanna see what kind of sec a big capital gives. We can prepare for it. There are 2 landmarks, which is extremely expensive. Potential crazy sec would keep us fed for a while.
Listen to me.
Well, you don't have to take every settlement in max tier, but it's preferred if you can. And we do have the Rock Gorge. This thing makes the most sense next. We have to dismantle quite a bit of stuff here, though. Because we are planning to expand here now. We're planning to take the other mountains, and it's gonna be probably the next big war zone. Vermintide is extremely situational, but useful at times. We really need more food. That's what we need right now. Way more food. We are spending 60 food on the Under Empire, but we're only making 44 from the Under Empire, so it's quite imbalanced right now. But we're getting a lot of food from Bells as well. With the third army, it'll be even more.
Hex attack.
We have to skip those zones where it's the mountain passes and preferably frozen. We have to dismantle the. Oh, we don't have the moon here. Shit.
Great victory. Good. Yeah, move tails.
You do not have enough movement range to adopt these stands. Fucking hell, if it says 50 here, this should work, as it requires 50 here. Is that so fucking hard? How many years do you need, Mr. Developer?
Move tails. We camp here. War bridge intact.
We're taking aggressive ruin because it's sneaky. Sneaky comes first, then wizard second. Sneaky wizard is perfect. The ideal one would be plague though. But considering our strategy with armies this campaign, it just matters it's a wizard for more power because we're gonna be running 2 or 3 plague priests in every army. Praise bell polishers, such a balanced follower. Really just fucking stupid they added into the game. Makes Clump Pestilence look bad. Hey, Bress. Ooh, who died this campaign? Just a little Fifi. Do we have Bress here? A lot of these characters are names are up to claims.
Oh my god.
You can rename pretty much
Have you seen
Lord
that
and
shit?
here these days if they don't have a name. Not just settlements anymore. Making such high.
Chieftain of the Deep Warrens. Better than Thankwall, yes, yes.
BB expansion, 10 days. Hell yeah. Very excited, very hyped. Can't wait.
Magic missile.
Sending the next ambassador to Southlands. I mean, the soundtrack's already amazing. Next Thursday? Is it the next Thursday? Hell yeah! 13th of August. You know, guys, what makes me very happy? You know what makes me really happy in the summer? Fucking storms and rains. And the next 3 days, clouds, storms, and rains. Meaning Elliot's gonna be fucking happy. What happens if Rictus is still going when BBI Express release? So we're gonna put the Rictus campaign on hold.
I packed good to see.
For now, Sims and rain days. Might do 12 hours today.
No, Musk.
Starting a new game on Civilization later today. Finished the Congo yesterday. Those strong concert units for the cultures. Wow. They did some good shit. What the fuck is this shit? I mean, it needs poison at least, though. We really need to get rid of this, what I call the College of Pyrotechnics.
Silent killer, yes.
They've been acting like a proper rogue army. That's how you do it. You see it fucking bugged and AFK for 5 turns in a single region, that's broken. This is how a rogue army should work. They should be guilting armies, they should be building units, they should be trying to take territories. Or at least second race territories. And it only works like maybe 20% of the time. We all defeated, I don't know, I lost count, 4 or 5 of their armies. Had no chance so far. The element of surprise is the key. Or the walls.
Targets. Dreaded one. Slash, attack, destroy. You will fight. You die. Back. Bring ruin. I order scurry move.
Okay, we dismantle this. We'll go take Alter Ultimate Darkness now.
One knows I'm greater.
Still leveling a new guy here. Click, click. Yeah, that's gonna be removed. We don't want to drop 2400 nowhere. We're getting a Roman's army up as well. We have Renown and Fear. Get a good shit first. Workmaster is pretty damn good for the firepower armies. All the plague is just better, but you can also have an extra plague priest and just use him as a Doomwheel harasser. Doomwheel lords are pretty good for harassing. We're using Minor Mine for the extra economy. This can have pretty good battle loot. There's Malekith here again. Let's count how many times we defeated him. We have to hold this spot and expand this spot, otherwise, you know, they'll try to go mass into one spot. But we are not. So hiding this army tells them that we are vulnerable here. Yeah. Minor Mine should probably be one of the greenskin skills in this area here. And not a separate skill for raiding, fucking looting and sacking. Looting and sacking should be the same thing, while the raiding and post-battle loot should be a separate skill. And then you can have a room to create a new skill for them there. Or just to design one of them.
They crumble to treads.
Well, it's not that you're gonna be getting items, it's stealing items. But this is good as well, depending who you fight, of course.
Many kills today.
But yeah, you'll be definitely getting more items with that. So, for example, you got to fight with Malekith, you cannot steal any of his items. This is Dark Elf, unique. I don't think you can steal Black Amulet, and he has unique items. But
Do not betray your king.
see, a lot of these lords don't even have any items. So the stealing doesn't do anything there.
You waste my time.
When you defeat a lord, there's a chance to steal one of their items. So for example here, another Dark Elf unique item. You can steal those.
Predict failure.
So we don't even have a single one on the screen where we can steal an item. Because we pretty much kill all the lords and the other ones are just beaten up. Like here, this lord here, we could steal one of these. And with Mine on Mine, the chance is very high when we defeat him. After you win the battle, there is a chance to find a magic item. I would guess the base one I would estimate about 40%. And similar amount to that one to steal one of their items if you can use it. Of course, you know, if you're dwarves, you can still steal arcane items, but you cannot even turn them into old gold. The general items can be stolen even if the faction cannot use it. But you cannot steal any of the unique items, apparently. Unless it's bugs. I mean, unique item, I don't mean the purple items, I mean the faction-related items. Like the Black Amulet. Which, why do they have the Black Amulet, which works for them but not for you? You know, that's another question. You really need to like get a pass over all the items, followers, banners, maybe along with Warhammer 3.
This camp is scary.
We have 3 assassins, and they're pretty damn effective. Especially when we have the Terran scheme. I've just lost quite a bit of income by removing that building from Nagarond. But since we are planning to attack Nagarond, we're gonna be getting the Underway Nexus. And we're gonna sack the city. This is one of the really long game things you can make. But we could have also built this earlier, but you have to also invest in army, not just that. Not just that. For plus 200% sacking from the settlements, which means we'll get a triple sack, and it's a Nagarond unique city with unique landmarks, which means the sack will be extremely high. So we'll get ready this for the sack.
Ashen contract approved. Must kill him soon, quick. Contract taken.
Wow, that guy was rank 14 and didn't have immortality. Good night. Good night. Sweet dreams.
Tail too short.
Bad code. Bad code. Imagine being a Lich Priest and not being immortal. What the hell? What the fuck?
Clan Rictus.
We have another knowledgeable available here. Could get over 4 loyalty. 3? Could be fine with 3. Okay, we got 5 more power, nice. Noise! We need a really spammy amount of magic for our plague priests.
Tomb things will die.
I think it's actually rank 12 Amir.
Rictus.
Oh, that's actually a pretty good army. Shame they can't do shit when they get ambushed.
Send them,
Thank
scurry.
you very much. Come again. There's a plague guy on ult 1.
My pact. Good. To
Still playing the blue Civ 6 later, yeah.
witness might of Clan Rictus.
Says in the title, Civ 6 later. Oh, we're back in Hotum's column. Deep Warrens 2.0. Oh shit, the Chaos is about to raise it. Fuck. Well, we'll reclaim it again.
Thief in the living last night. Now.
We're taking the Alternate Ultimate Darkness now. We're currently a little bit food issues. A little bit, but it doesn't really matter for the main armies. It does might influence the balance of power a bit. It's another Undercity. Guess we are taking destroying this one, so it doesn't matter anymore, right?
The vermin
Just you know, +1 -1.
collect press. Choosing.
Alchemist is always good. Oh, look at this, boys. We expand again. We should get the untainted buildings now here, so it's a little bit more stable. Untainted and order buildings. Untainted is public order for the Skaven.
Sorcerer inventor. Yes.
Yes, yes.
Turn. Attack. I'll lead. Burn fire. It's all. Find warpstone. Yes. Sack it. Take. I order. Scurry. Move.
Stole the shield Tolos.
Another victory. Yes. Have plan. Yes.
Fashion rules in the night.
We need to get vision here.
Trench is ready. Scurry, forward.
We may plan expansion now.
Ready. Call me Death Master. Legs, tails, move.
We have assassins close to our walled cities as well.
Magic missile. Ahoy, hoy.
Oh, we're sending this ambassador to Southlands. I'll try to expand the last step from the top. Working on it. We'll need to get more food. Yoo-hoo! Actually having a little bit of public order here now. This corruption is very high.
Victory for Tretch.
The rebels could actually take that city down because they are on the move, expanded to the other side.
Many years to come.
Yoo-hoo! We're gonna go negative, but we have massive treasury. We have to remove also a couple of under cities. They should sort us for a long time. We just have to get the stronghold to tier 5. Wonder if there is a move here from here to here. It could be. Let's just grab this as well now. Settlements need a little bit downtime to get the walls up. We're going to get reserves and convoy. There's nothing else still to get here. Race rank 40.
Master Engineer.
Yeten has very weak military. We've been crushing the Dark Elves for a while. We're a bit stronger than them, the Dark Elves right now. Did he just exploded the minus element? No, he built another city, right? No way he just exploded minus element. Where are you going, Border Princess? Just lost them under city, huh? Look at this, since it's getting raised, we're losing under cities, but where are the messages, yo? Where are the messages, yo? What are the events, yo? Yo!
There is something. Elfing coward stinks. Not likely.
Sieges are coming again.
Clan etching, assassinating.
This will fail. No.
Doommonger.
To prevent this army here to recruit, and we have to ambush that one.
Ring bell. Red mage.
This guys, I lost count how many times they respawned.
Stalk prey. I'll get help.
I don't have him in range, huh?
Plan Scryer.
I don't even need to send anyone here. We have stuff here. They prevent my recruitment again, those scumbags.
Slave. Techno sorcerer. Have them.
You're not gonna get any armies, Malekith. You're fucked.
Sucks.
We have endless numbers under your shitholes.
Sigma forbids this. Spread far, scum. By Sigma,
Should be just out of range.
All hail, horned rat.
Just out of range. How our warp gills are good if we face flyers. We have one on the engineer as well.
Stay here. War, fight, win. Battle, fight. Gather steel.
We are everywhere. 2 food. I'll take 2 food. Give me some public order here as well. Yoo-hoo! This out of this mountain pass. This bottleneck could be held against a lot of stuff, but it could also go around now. One here and one here. And one just gets pushed out until we get a 4th one going.
Fine slaying. This way.
The city cannot be taken by a single army. So we have that going for us.
Kill things. Like to bow scrape. I am Demon Caller. All things fear us.
Gonna be needing more food for sure. I like vision here, so I'll just get assassination as upkeep. Losing way too much food, and especially now with some of the expansion that's gonna be happening.
Good. Kill.
Read warp scroll. To land.
We could do a pestilence scheme. This clan Angrun fucking here, what the shit? What the shit, Belegar? They're taking Karakate Peaks as well. Must be reselling after the chaos. We have Skaven in the south, the whole world in the south east, and the Dark Elves in the east. You see how they're making a move forward the moment we get out of the area? That's what I'm talking about. This is why we couldn't even move for the longest time. Need more armies. Because the moment we move out of area, there's going to be X amount of armies coming from X amount of factions. That's what happens to the world, everybody. And we start expanding, we're expanding right now. Or we are at least trying to. They'll pretty much be suiciding to try to attack us.
Nothing beats Camry.
Well, that faction has been all destroyed. They rebelled, so they got destroyed a second time. So it doesn't count.
Nothing rules the night.
We're losing undercities, but we don't get the messages for them. How to track this shit?
Warlock of Skaven Blight. Incantations are wrong.
What?
It's a cantrip. Yes, yes.
I forbid this.
Why was you banning? We're not banning your time out. Discussions regarding the game pirating are not allowed on Twitch. Welcome to Twitch.
Horned One hates dark elf things.
I will not obey.
Let the bell scream.
We are so close to Nagron here.
Kill, murder elves. Yes, yes.
This building doesn't do much for us until tier 5 for this city.
Call me Lord Craventail.
I think we can handle this with Roman. We just need get a couple more units.
High elf things always die. Envoy of council. Battle fight. Council demands.
Maybe we do just one for science. I mean, the balance power says that they have no chance. What are the chances they're gonna kill half our army in about resolve?
You die.
Fuck that, man! I'm not clicking out the resolve against a full Hellstorm rocket battery, even if there was no other sliver of red on this bar. Not falling for that shit. Ellie the chicken. I would have clicked it and then Alt F4 in these the results were bad. Well, if that's how you do it, that's how you do it. I just can't live like that.
Grey Seal. Warp lightning cannon. Breaking out.
McConnell says at my age I don't have a time for bad results. Well, when you're 68 years old, you just get used to the bad results and you just learn to live with it.
Our tail's yours. Now just hold one. Ready, ready. I am ready.
Okay, everybody's getting buffed here. We're gonna overrun them with Vermintide. Ancient Bolt still needs his shit. We have melee units. You know, let me just. Oh, what's it in my pocket? Oh shit! Oh, there's a unit of clan rats. What's in my other pocket? Oh shit! That's a unit of plague monks. And I have like 20 pockets.
Master envoy. Poison wind mortar.
Rikarak!
Bombardiers.
We don't need the bombardiers here, just complicating things. We keep it simple. Keep things simple.
Warp lightning. Murder kill. Go. Righteous blood.
And then we had us. If we taken like 2 more losses, would have been a pretty victory. Denied some experience to my lord. War fire towers, yeah, you can definitely get effect from them, but they're kind of pointless since Deadglow Bombardiers are just a better unit. Deadglow Bombardiers are one of the deadliest units in the game. When they get close range, you start shooting. Any infantry, they don't discriminate, is dead.
Release them then, yes, yes.
They do probably like 3 times more damage than the Warfire Throwers. Warfire Thrower is pretty much an early game Deadglow Bombardier.
Release free. Other grace here. Attack the things. Run, fools, fools. Gracie, you will fight. You die. Hunt.
Running out of food now.
Demon caller.
Less treacherous.
How much does this make it cheaper? 1 and 2, huh? 28 seconds, cannot move. It's actually really impressive against flyers, especially because you can cast multiple with the engineer as well. Probably the best thing about the Lord of Ruin. Eliminates the weakness of the against the flyers.
What's your back, Tile?
Need vision here. We'll get a vision here as well. We expand in the general direction. Oh, Warfire Thrower, you can get value out of it. Definitely. You can even have some fun with it. But it's pretty much pointless since the Plague Catapults exist, which you're gonna be unlocked faster. Because this is your limited slot beginning. And by the time you get the weapon teams, this unit has lost all value. And later on you're just gonna get better weapon teams. There is no reason for Skaven to go full mobile, so artillery is always good. Like for dwarves, there is some reasons. There is reasons to mobilize the artillery, just use iron drakes instead. But also extremely situational and not your everyday thing you're gonna see in a regular campaign.
Clan Rictus Supreme.
Hide and
You see the grand page notes? Show me.
battle fight.
Yeah, now some patch notes. Oh, it's the new month. Holy shit, it's the new month. It's August. Fuck July, yes.
Keep
Take,
your
we
filthy
go.
hands off.
I order, scurry, move. Have plan.
Run, scuttle, march. Scamper, scurry.
Dredge is getting cocky here. We need the Roman mobilized here.
There is something inferior, yes, yes.
Yoo-hoo.
You tomb things will die.
Holy shit, the patch is tomorrow. Brand new journey. That's tomorrow. New autumnal function. New journey. Oh boy, oh boy. Option to progress above level 100 where journey quests and the daily boost will count. Every level will grant 2 RP. Okay. They actually changed city, huh?
Oh
Looks
my
like all 3
God.
city cards have been
Have
changed.
you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Oh boy, I'm gonna read that later. This is exciting stuff. Finally, the city might actually get playable. Hey Stu, thank you.
Thief in the villain last night. Miss Scamper, scurry.
We do need several turns to build up this one, by the way. There's an army in Hagarina. They could try to get there and make a move to Harkaldra.
Kill list. Is a counter up? Yes, yes. Stretched Craven Tail.
So who do we have here? Oh shit, he actually has a much better army this time. Who is financing this guy? Must be the High King. Exhausted, so we'll just wait here. Can they attack Remember Little Fifi this turn?
I forbid this.
Can't. We need the Roman to start clearing this shit. This is gonna be a perfect experience for him.
Yes, yes, kill them again.
We also do need more food. The Cerebrals could actually raise the city.
You failed.
What's the other city here? I have one in Ancient City Quintix. We are rank 10 now and getting stronger. Looks like other than Clan Pestilence, we're gonna have to deal with Overtride, and they're gonna be very strong this campaign.
The doom comes. Break water.
Pestilence controls all of Lastria. This is incredible to see. Very happy with that. It's bad news for us though, but considering what the Orta is doing, might be a good thing, because they could fight on Ulton for the next X turns. I don't think they're gonna get going north as long as the Cockroach is above them. If Cockroach stays above them, I don't think they'll go north. And Cockroach has no chance against us. He's there just to feed us. What are these idiots raising tier 5 cities? What the fuck is wrong with them? Well, in our Eltarian campaign, the Lizardmen controlled the Lastria. Exotl and Itza. We even made a dissonance aggressive Gorok love Grand Pepe through the High Elf Intrigue.
Oh, mighty lord, the fates have surely selected you for greatness. Thanks to...
Ooh, we got another assassin. Nice. Let's get another harasser.
Seek target.
Messenger is the most important one than the assassin ones.
Lextails, move.
We're building a stronghold on the Nagaron, then we're gonna attack Sex City and loot and occupy.
Chieftain of the Deep Warren.
Your character yet? We change how this works. There's a rename command, and at least 2/3 of the characters are still named out of the top 15. We have a bunch of characters that don't have names right now, and they can be claimed.
Warlock engineer. Yeah, big battle. Mighty Clanation. Where? We
This is not ideal, but we gotta take it. There's nothing else to do here right now. We're gonna have to be a little bit patient about Nagarond.
Find warps to move your tails.
Be sneaky. Mighty
This food is only bad for the minus elements. Only bad for the minus elements. We have to consider getting more. A Grungzint we don't need anymore. This has to go away, we're losing 3 food here. Get 3 food here instead. Another 3 more food here at the cost of 200 gold. Lexington post vision is shit, so we don't care. We'll get more food as well. We need to get this at least positive. Can only do 42, 43.
Call me Death Master.
Roman's army is almost ready.
Warlock Master of Scryer.
So I find the most versatile army. We could go a little bit higher on anti-large by having all the 4B warp lightning cannons, but I don't think there's gonna be a need for it. Not with a ruin Lord on the Lord, because they have double anti-air. But if you're facing like monstrous high elves or the lizardmen, having especially after the mid game, having extra warp lightning cannon is better than having extra plate catapults, because you only have 2 mortars. The 4 Gisele's almost enough with 2 warp lightning cannons, but 4 will be enough if they have over 8 dinosaurs. It gets a little bit awkward if they get over 8. Same shit for the high elves if they get over 8 flyers. Dragons are easy to deal with, but those birds, the birds are a menace. This was a 700 subs gold campaign.
Call me Lord Craventail. Night Raid. Grey Harbinger of Doom. The council's voice.
It's strange.
All hail horned rat.
How does it make any sense?
All things fear us.
So the Skaven take mountain attrition, but they don't take frozen attrition. But it says here that we only have immunity to swamp attrition. We don't have snow immunity like the Dark Elves. And look at this, there is no snow attrition. It's gotta be a bug. It's a nice bug. It would say on the units if it was his thing. It would say here. It has to say on the resilience. They don't have the resilience. They probably have it here, but doesn't say. It's probably a bugged feature. So it's just missing snow here. We have a suitable climate frozen, but the unit are not immune to snow attrition. Doesn't say on the units. I guess they made it faction-wide for this faction, and they did not put it on this unit, so they don't have to create a new unit that has this text here. So they use it's convenient for them. It has to be a faction-wide thing, so they make it convenient with the unit abilities. Because all those units are used from the same pool, right? So it's easier to make the whole faction immune to snow, and not just, you know, create a separate list of units for that, right? But this is actually very good news. We're actually immune to snow attrition. Very good. Expect it to be a little bit annoying here with frozen areas.
Warpstone. Ready. You slow things and make them slower.
Don't fail on 91%.
Clan Rictus Supreme. Say things.
This is currently the turn, so they don't make a move. They'll make a move when they're two full armies, I think.
Master of Seers. Grey Seer.
Stay hidden and ambush them.
Sorcerer Inventor.
We're currently at 7 settlements, no provinces, and we have about 30 undercities, give or take. Plague here would be a really good thing. If I plague Harganet Black Pillar, there's a pretty good chance this whole area will get plagued and it'll cripple the Harganet. There's a small chance Nagran also get a plague.
Plague Priest. Move. Hustle.
We have a rebellion happening in the other mountains. It should be happening at the looks like Ragdod Gorge. I do not want to have rebellion here though. It's inconvenient. Skaven they loot and occupy, so the provincial stability also happens. The rebellion is mainly because our food is bad right now.
Look that way.
She's scared.
Despite your short whiskers, we make...
That's just enough, Gumidzi, that's just enough. Oh nice, the lost Clark around, beautiful. They're in a sandwich here, but they're a perfect buffer for us. Pathetic faction south blocks superpowers to go north. For now.
My pact? Good.
Oh, this guy with the rocket man is coming. We have two very smart rogue armies. They have insurance policies running. This is good code. God damn. Who told them to do insurance policies?
Can you feel it?
End of the Empire.
From the north, it comes.
Like hell had no fury.
The tendrils of chaos spread south, tainting the lands. And with it, the warriors of chaos march. We must ready ourselves, for war is coming. But who has brought the warring tribes together? What manner of champion holds that power?
Makes me wonder how long they last with 3 times against the Superpower Empire.
Oblivion has come, my lord. Archaon, the ever-chosen lord of the end times, has re-entered the world. With him marches a chaos host numberless in size. Prepare yourself for the coming apocalypse.
Numberless. So, this is Rictus,
By
guys.
the comet.
72 settlements. The poor guys, you know, they can't handle the this bull threat alone, so they got a little bit of allies, you know. Can't be too safe. Coming, Archeon has come with has 27 armies. Let's see how long they last. It's turn 156.
Do you take me for a churl?
Silent killer. Yes, yes. Slow things. Make them slower.
I did the other way around. The first one would have had 20% less chance.
You dishonor me. I am a lord of Bretonia. Never.
I need food. Who's number one faction? The faction that is not even in diplomacy. They forgot to put him on diplomacy for the last 3 years. Puppets or servants, the chaos factions.
I must keep my holy vow. No!
Seek our plague.
One thing is not be able to interact with these factions, but not seeing this faction diplomacy to actually see they exist in the world, that can be intended.
For the night. Call me Death Master.
The goddess forbids it.
Hex attack. Scurry forward. Listen to me.
Surprise! I thank you for the food. The supermarket Great Arena is empty.
Vermintide.
I think Malekith is so scared to get close to Nagron because we have two massive armies here that he's not even gonna come here anymore.
Many kills today. All hail Horned Rat.
Pretty much Nagron is ours. We just didn't take it yet. This is Clan Rictus right now. This is gonna rebel no matter what. It could be Harkaldra, but it should be Rock Gorge. The Harkaldra is the closest. It should be Halkadra, but we're taking this one first. But they're all tier 3, this one is close to the capital. But when you look at it, these distances are similar, but you can still see this element is a little bit closer. Since you don't control the provincial capital, the rebellion that happens the settlement with the highest tier building or the one that's closest, if they're all the same tier. I think that's how it should happen.
Master Engineer. Stretched Craven Tail.
We are feeding up Nagron for a big sec. We don't have the food right now to make it tier 5.
Mighty am I. scurry. What a bimbley! Unsee, unnatural.
I will hear you. Let's find somewhere quiet to talk.
Took me a while to realize there's no infantry in Treasure's army. We outnumber Annie's army infantry 2 times, even in that army.
Don't like forest.
I will not blight my soul.
Ashen contract approved.
I'll level this one up.
Yes, unlock gates.
If this one could get killed before rank 20, this is not immortal yet.
Clan Scryer.
It's interesting these guys get handgunners and the Grill Knights.
Look that way.
I'm used to bringing some stone vermin. I guess I'll have to reconsider. Well, that's a good thing, you know. They don't even consider, you know, get stone vermin multiplier probably.
An opportunity.
If nobody's recruiting any stone vermin, they might actually buff stone vermin, right? Be smart. But they could also lower the amount of ammunition and artillery as well, which would be fine as well. If they remove 30% of ammo on the artillery, it would not matter at all. If they remove half the ammo artillery, it wouldn't matter at all if you had an engineer in the army. Shitwiz. Doesn't Shitwiz already has Overlord Mask? Why is this same event happening here? I'm gonna get a 5 public order for 6 times, 30 public order. So rebellion happened at the altar of ultimate darkness. Huh. It's the most highest developed settlement, maybe because of that. The only way to explain it.
Cankerous delight.
This plague will mess up Hargonet. Oh guys, you're fucked! Roman got his army! Get closer guys, get closer, see what happens.
Into the holes. Machines and then sorcery.
I have 3 really powerful arms now. It's actually probably what it is, that Rinder. Probably what it is. This one gets picked. Yeah, that would make perfect sense. This is the next one, right? If it's if they're all tier 3.
I sing.
These guys have insurance policies. They're playing very smart. It's scary effective right now. The Gerald's Errantry Army and the College of Memes, very effective right now. I would put 2 bombardiers in any Scam Firepower army. Anything gets close just melts. If it gets close. And these things are almost similar how they work. They're basically your last line of firepower. Usually they're not needed because everything else is already extreme. But if they get close, this is good until large. Well, any quality infantry that gets close here will just melt to the bombardiers. Also, this store also most powerful is giving out all units as well. Today I watched Tyrion lose Lawton at 25 to Noctilus. Goddamn, Noctilus might have had like 18 zombie bombers. They flanked the wall and just bombed the whole wall down.
Targets.
What is this foolishness?
The council's voice.
My visions predict failure.
Many kills today.
I am a queen.
Doommonger. You will fight. Scorch burn.
Another alchemist, another scribe.
Grey harbinger of doom. Move tails.
I expected the snow attrition, but the factions give me the snow attrition without the game even telling you. So it's amazing.
Good.
And before you say this and that, talk out of your ass. Guild has suitable climate mountain, right? But if I'm not mistaken, this is still mountain attrition, right? So continuity, consistency, half-assing, mumbo jumbo, bug here, bug there. Hard to say what it is.
Ashen contract approved. Now!
As long as the mathematician they do as well. Yeah.
Silent assassin. This way, Wade.
For horned rat! To land! What vile
Jesus.
filth stands before me?
Looks like Tomb King's got fucked here, huh? Urtide is dominating in the east. We're at war with 31 factions.
Where target? The next Death Master.
So what the fuck is happening on Ulton? Why the shit not spreading here? This is just bad RNG. It's been a while here since we had a spread. I guess Lawton ends here, so it doesn't have touch here. So it can only spread in Tower of Lycian right now.
No, need my warp token stash.
It doesn't look like, because it's not on the other side. It's the same thing with the river, with the Reich River. They had to put that aside. Clan Morse exist? Damn, not all is lost. Not all is lost. What do we have here? Maybe there is still hope for the East.
Kill fight!
Soon. Yoo-hoo. It's the same shit with Matork and Barakwar. Lack of consistency, you know. They just, when they update something, they don't update throughout the game. They just update where, you know, when they feel like it should be getting an update. Regarding trade connections, the whole trade system is just obsolete. There should not be required any connections for the trade. Like Thrones of Britannia did trade good. It's probably how the trade should be. Then you can sign trade agreements, other type of probably agreements to further above the trade. I saw Clan Morse, what the hell?
Read warps.
Show.
23 settlements, no allies. So it was not Khalida after all. He is friendly with the High King, almost Karak Morse. There is still hope, boys. There is still hope to stop this unordered tide.
Brave to approach me, head taker of Moors. Should I kill, slay you? Magic missile.
He's in a really deep shit though, because he has to fight the biggest factions in the world. And they're all allied up. He actually might side with High King now, because we declare war on them. Looks like Karak Morse will join the Order Tide. Yeah, the Clan Morse does join Order Tide sometimes. Becomes Karak Morse.
This will fail. No.
Horned prophet.
We can totally mess up public order through corruption.
Doom decay. I order scurry move.
If the Clan Morse joins the Order Tide, it's really bad. They might now, cause we declared war on them.
Kill things. Warlock of Skaven Blight.
That happened in my Imri campaign. Attack Morse and didn't see allied with Torgrim. Don't fuck it up!
Unlikely to backstab yet. Less treacherous. Sorcerer Inventor, yes! Night Runner! Machines and then sorcery! Night Mouse.
32 attack with 30 versus infantry, huh? Terror effect seems a little bit more important to be effective than extra attack. So we had another layer of fear instead.
Do you take me for a churl?
Kill their scouts! Quick, kill things!
Hey, Chaos Kaiser! How's the campaign now? Good. How close are we to short campaign victory? Probably about 6 weeks.
Zap! Stamper, Scurry, Master Engineer!
So what are we gonna do about the replenishment here? Ooh, never mind. Power creep. 10% replenishment, just what we needed. Beautiful.
And then sorcery!
We still, you know, can get this technology, the new warps and uses, but we need some replenishment before that, because this 5% is not good enough. Assassin is an option, but we need Assassin on the campaign map. So having 10% replenishment skill there is amazing until we get this one. Well, these are deathwish campaigns, guys. They're extreme. Either we die early or we fight for a long time. And hopefully the campaign doesn't turn into a stalemate.
Pour that strikes! Call me Death Master!
These guys with their insurance policies, it's very smart. We should just ambush here, yeah, probably best.
Cloaking. Fine slay.
Scaling replenishment is pretty good. The second technology comes too late though.
Skaven Blight, here's my move. This way.
What in the shit? These guys, man. They're never gonna end up sending these rockets, are they? I lost count how many we destroyed already. Maybe we shouldn't let them attack the walled cities. Food is recovering, that's good. But the suns is stopped spreading for some reason. Let's get more towns here.
I refuse.
Rictus. This way, way. Ambush, attack.
Let's give us 2 foot per turn. This gives us active replenishment in the area. But if they put it here, they'll discover the city. The city has been sacked, it's still making a huge amount of money. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. How many times did you use underways this campaign? Several times. There's some really nasty rogue armies. Was them off quickly though? Well, it's not dead. Most of them are just bugged. They don't do anything. The active ones sometimes do start recruiting and move around. And they even have insurance policies. Here we go, boys. Davi, numero 1 superpower. They just confederate the strong Kalvan Angrund. Most are still bugged, Nomi. Most. Not some, but most.
Before the Grand Chieftain of the Deep War.
Even if you declare war on them, they can just still stand in space, not do anything. Well, the Skaven are one of the most powerful factions, and they are definitely the strongest faction on attack. And they can have some of the most absurd range armies while take next no damage. So yes, Deathwish Skaven campaigns might be the easiest. I did all the Sedic Clan Nation is the easiest one because they have the prime location. Although any of the Skaven factions can do this, no problem. The clan's Rictus has the toughest start though, because you start in a really bad area. If you don't get a catapults, you're dead, right? And you might not get away on time.
Spread corruption.
This is not the war with Cockroach, right? But he's getting close to us. Well, I for one definitely agree that this skill is too strong. It could be reworked or put on a lower chance. Or they could just cap the ambush chance to like 80%. That's probably best. Cap the chance, ambush chance like 80 or 85%. So there is always a chance that you don't ambush. Otherwise, you know, it's gonna be ambushing non-stop and nobody will be able to defend, right? There should be always a chance that ambush fails. There should never be a 100% thing. The only way the ambush fails, they have massive defense chance, you don't have enough ambush chance. The fact there is ancient cunning, the fact they have technology, they have a trait, there is a sneaky, the cunning adds to the top of that. The ambush chance from the stock should probably be kept to like 80 or 85%. That's the balance thing that is definitely needed. The ambush chance should not be guaranteed. Especially if because all these effects take too much. We already talked about this in the Clan Wars campaign.
Forget yourself.
For example, here ambush chance being 85%, it might fail, and then they're not all exposed to 2-3 shots from range before they get their bearings. In other words, half the army dying on the moment the battle starts. if you didn't ambush them.
To battle! Scurry! Forward!
They have absolutely zero chance to do anything when they get ambushed.
Rakate ta! Clan Rictus! Nothing can stop me! Me!
War bridge intact.
Clan etching! Assassinating!
They could also make it that not just the kept ambush, but they can also only ambush once every turn with that army. So if this army has ambushed, the chance to ambush should decrease, and it should be kept about 85%. This probably would be the best way to balance the Skaven ambushes, and that would make sense as well.
Secrets! Who killed? Me! Thief in the night. Murder job. Silent killer, yes. I order, scurry move.
Certain plague here.
Gracie.
You waste my time.
Slash, attack, destroy.
Slash attack destroy.
Legs, tails, move, all hail, horned rat. I say move. Let the bell scream.
Gotta love it, guys. Gotta love it. So to destroy their armies, take the settlement, and still fine about it. They did build much public order here, though. They do get almost next to nothing provincial stability because of the difficulty. The legendary, they removed their +10 bonus to public order, completely removed it, but they forgot that the AI also due to difficulty has next to no provincial instability. So they still have buffs to their public order. And this is, not right that when a settlement gets sacked, they should still be happy about it. Because the provincial stability will do nothing here. It would be -10, it would actually drop the public order a bit, but still, they would recover. But this just looks bad when they, do the one fix, but they forgot about the other.
Better than Thankwall, yes.
How much is it? How cheap is there? 13?
Great victory. Good.
3. I love that this spell has 200 range. Looks like the multiple still hasn't fucked this one up.
Another victory! Yes! Now! Ahoy!
To be honest, I'd rather be raiding, but you have my time.
I'm surprised the chaos is still up after a few turns.
Now!
Looks like they've taken most of the Norska. We can expect them in Nagaroth soon. The moment Chaos Invasion is down, they're gonna invade here. Your tide was gonna be massive this campaign, I think. Speaking about it, look at that. What was it, like 3 turns? Must be like 6 armies up there, at least. I mean, Warriors of Chaos is probably gonna last another few turns. They do have about 20 armies. Oh shit, it's all been 2 hours. I want to get a drink. What do we have here? Okay, click.
Vile things besiege us.
We have full food as well. How should we build up that food up fast again? So apparently it's in their favor, you know. This guy's look at the insurance policy in the back. Very impressed.
Many kills today.
What do rank we have here? 6. Better be careful, the plague could spread from this area. We have to keep an assassin close to from now on.
Legs, tails, move!
The goddess forbids it.
Skeleta kill. Assassinate.
The replenishment. They're getting another army here, huh?
This way. Unseen killer.
This guy needs 12 more ranks.
Assassinate.
Good night.
Kill him soon, quick. The doom comes.
I think Xandri should be
I will
safe.
listen out of courtesy.
They actually walled. I mean, this is all up because it's Bretonnian, right? Okay, we are in the Southlands now as well, boys. We should get a Warlock Engineer too on the campaign map, leveling like that. Cunning, beautiful. And we don't care about this Warlock Laboratory. Just give me the excavation. Should also make sure it doesn't get discovered. Get the assassination one.
Magic missile.
We'll be still in tech with this one.
Plan needs new, better rulers.
The Black Flood is the Hagrif province. This one is fine. We're gonna get 2 more food on each, but we increase the chance of getting discovered. What the chance they're gonna get 3 heroes again after after moving here, though? Very small. Very small. Get the extra food here.
What's your back
The
tail?
Iron Mountains looking very good. Very good. It's failing to expand in other directions here. Why didn't it expand here yet for this long time? 10% chance. I mean, it's not a very high chance, but still.
Yes, yes, kill them again.
Okay, we'll spread the plague on Harganet here. Cripple this whole area. Might even touch Nagarand.
Inferior, yes, yes.
Encounter Numus and the Sentinels. Looks like the Black Arcs are actually losing right now. There's a massive alliance forming in the east. Massive.
Fear me, yes, yes. See how long my tail is, then tremble.
What happened to this servants to chaos? Puppets of chaos. They almost look like they're already gone. That's impossible. What the hell? Where the puppets of chaos? They didn't spawn? They gotta be bugged. It looks like the chaos didn't spawn here. That's why they were number 2 and these guys are rank 1. Yeah, there's definitely a good bug here. Because those guys are rank 1 and rank 2 when they spawn with 3 times chaos. They can be all defeated, 27 armies in the water. Not those the ones in the south. Those ones in the south are really deadly. They fuck up all of Lastria with the extra numbers. Yeah, they got bugged. They didn't even spawn. Because it was strange seeing one spot only. Maybe the other guys just got reinforced. They didn't get a chaos invasion here. This happened before.
Welcome. Be up. Greetings, creature.
It makes it very good for Clan Pestilence. They would have probably all killed them anyways.
My visions predict failure.
All got plague in this too, but not on this side.
This is beneath me. You overreach.
Warlock engineer.
Horned am I. Plan scheme is discordant.
Salem is under siege and they're dying to snow. Huh. Oh, the first one always happens now. The first one has to happen. So it got bugged. They're besieging and they're dying to frozen regions.
The council's voice. Chosen.
What is this foolishness?
Essence power.
Night Runner.
This will fail. No.
Scorch. Murder slay. Set. Grey harbinger of doom. All hail horned rat. Grey seer. This die.
These guys are not making a move here again.
No.
My servant fails me.
We have to get this one closer, because the scamming play could be coming now.
Warplock. Fire. What?
This is another 5 turns. It's crazy how long this takes to build. This should be definitely be faster to build. Probably 1 turn lower on this tree. This is definitely a big investment of time.
Hi, Chitan. Battle. Yes, yes. Rictus. Sack it. Take eggs. Tails. Move. Clan Rictus. March, march. Move, march.
They know where we are again.
Kill for clan.
This one needs another 11 ranks.
Sneak scurry.
What about our 4th assassin?
Focus.
Wounded. Good to see that some things don't change. Numa's taking down Hamry. In the last campaign, they were actually lost to Follows on Nagash. It was pretty nice to see.
Yes, yes, kill them again.
The food situation is amazing now, but we lost some of the undercities. Davin Nagrod, well, they have a grudge to sell. There was another army up there.
Back, back. Welcome to the Deep Warrens.
At least they didn't have the movement. Would have been a little bit messy.
What do you want? Treaty pact? Betray me first.
Betray me first. It's like he's not allowed to betray him first. It's supposed to be the other way around.
Why you contact me? What you want need?
Playing very safe with those extra armies. Roman does need experience. Scream, scream.
Sneaky infiltrator. I order. Scary, move.
Racketator! Sneak, scurry. The council's voice.
Cain take you. You waste my time. The goddess forbids it.
Death missing. Poison blade. Call me Death Master. Yes.
What is this?
I resisted, look at that.
No.
My orders.
They lost a lot of their armies to the attrition. It's still 50-50. What the shit?
Envoy of council. Slay murder. You. Scum. Have them. Yeah, move tails, dreaded one.
I did it!
Ring bell. Racketator. This way. Hide, skulk, ambush. Pax shall move.
This is how the how I must feel like being a janitor. You just clean the trash, but it comes again next turn. You know, I can't permanently fix the problem.
Like to bow, scrape.
Repair the issues, and then they just kept coming. What do we have here? The only spells we're gonna cast with the Grey Seer is Howling Warp Gale and the Dreaded 13. And maybe sometimes Warp Lightning if situation, you know, desires it. But this guy overcast, no doubt. But why would I cast Warp Lightning when I have Plague little guys in the army? The only things we're gonna cast against air armies, Howling Warp Gale and the Dread 13. Dread 13 being the main spell. So I guess the last 2 points, Sneaky and Trixie. Get some resistance up. Lightning Strike, if we need the Lightning Strike to scam, we done fucked it up. I'm taking Nagar in 4 turns.
Trench is ready. Cunning plan.
The food is ready as well.
Scurry forward.
So what are these guys doing here? They're here for Yetane.
And beg I do not
Oh, that's
infect
actually
you
pretty damn
with
good.
my latest brew.
Yetane and Chaos. The other Chaos faction definitely bugged. The Puppets of Chaos bugged in, come in the Chaos Invasion. Probably because there were too many waves of them before they invaded.
Sorcerer Inventor. Yes, ready. Set caltrops. Yes.
Yeah, I enjoyed Prey.
I am a lord of Bretonia. Never.
Oh, this is to save us some money, right?
Make things dead! Overrun! Make, kill things! Rakatata! I can have him.
Do we have stuff here? We do.
Ready? Yes, yes.
Disciplination doesn't work on the hero, but he does get poison.
Tail too short. Send them on difficult mission. Unlikely to. Smartest warlock brings victory. Less treacherous. I can have him. Like to bow scrape.
Reichland rank 1 up. Man, the chaos is melting. So we have Reichland rank 1, Clan Pestilence rank 2, Bjorn rank 3, Karazakarak rank 4, and Karak Morse rank 5. It doesn't look like anybody's gonna challenge Clan Pestilence in the south because these guys didn't respawn. So they're gonna keep pushing on the elves. Might have been for the best. We are taking Nagaron in 4 turns. It's gonna be our first province, turn 166.
Address me as Lord Tretch the Very Brave, then we talk titter.
Clan Pestilence are taking deep warrens. It is. Looks like Norsk is getting destroyed. Pestilence has taken all of last year this campaign. Every region. And they're winning against Lothar. Eaten, I mean. Clan Morse could join the Ortide, or they could also attack them. It could cause a big stalemate down there for a while, until we become a superpower. I just love how they get destroyed if we don't get a warning the city has been destroyed. Those messages here just how fast. Army on the left, army on the right, 50-50.
Fight die for me.
I fail. They're outnumbered, they're outmatched, they're not even full strength, and it's 50-50.
What? Get a runners! Ready! What? Warlock engineer! Warplock loaded! Guide us on one! Ready! Night runners!
Did a Lord drop from a ladder? Is that what happened? He fell to the world, right? That's definitely a bug, because I've seen Malekith drop from a ladder multiple times in the same battle and he didn't get killed. At least it's a decisive victory and not some bullshit result. It's raining outside, guys. Rain and thunder. Even some wind blowing. That's a summer I like.
Grey Seers order their release.
Doontide already? What the shit? Let's see if the other guys respawned. Doesn't look like they did. Yeah, the other guys are bugged. You can clearly see the Puppets of Chaos have bugged this campaign. This chaos here. How do people play Scaven before Clan Sky DLC? Storm Vermin and Artillery. I have some old campaigns on YouTube if you want to watch.
All hail Hornet Rat.
Globadiers and Bombardiers were also pretty good.
Seek target. Mighty am I.
Unthinkable.
Mighty am I.
We're taking Nagaron in 3 turns.
My raiders.
I want to clear this army here first.
Read warp scroll. Stretched Craven Tail. Ali! Scurry, forward! Stretch is ready. Run, scuttle, march! Rakate, ta!
Admiral. It's just the Dark Elf. Yes.
Victory! I'm getting good at this. Call me Death Master. Scurry forward.
Holy shit.
Call me Death Master. You slow things and make them slower. Sneak in, open gates.
Man, this guy is not having a good success here. There is one army hiding always in the back. It's very hard to get rid of him like that.
This is forbidden.
Set caltrops, yes. Go, scurry, go! Sneak, scurry! Clan etching, assassinating. You said caltrops, yes.
Yes, assassin.
Hornet Prophet. I order scurry move.
There's an army being recruited in the top. This probably is around tier 3. They don't have global recruitment. Nothing has been expanding here, or here. It's almost like it's bugged. Oh, we got this one here, at least. But what's up with Lothern? And the Ancient City of Quintex? Malekith defeated those two. Yeah, it looks like they can spread on the right side, but they can spread to Tower of Lycian. Hopefully Xander doesn't get raised before we spread. Really aggro body, I remember little Fifi.
You caught me in a knot.
Clan Wars doing pretty good. Pretty good.
Where? Who killed?
No.
I'm gonna have to assault that one up there when it comes out.
Fight! Send them away.
We lost 116 to a unit of Skaven slave slingers when we have our artillery only kill 16.
Kill, slaughter, send message.
Two turns we're taking Nagrand.
I'll get help. Stalk prey. I order, scurry, move. Elf thing, coward stench. Call me Lord Craven Tail.
That's salty.
Let the bell scream, scream.
Scream, scream. Hey, Kilk.
Short-sighted.
Actually, don't mind them being here for now.
Elf thing, weak coward. The vermin tide.
Let's see if they make another move here.
Like to bow scrape.
I don't know, I'll decide when I have it in front of me.
Ready! Clan etching, assassinating. Kill this guy.
Hey, Chris Nature. I'm pretty good. Nice and steady.
Move. Slow things, make them slower. Ashen beats Camry.
Not this time.
Scampus Yaris on the gates. They will die! Zap!
What says Northern Raider with an undiscovered map? What they say? I rather bang my Dig with a drawer.
Precious things.
Something like
Useful
that.
things. Scamper. Scarlet. Channel fight chaos. Warlock of Skaven.
If I go around, they're just gonna go to top, right? These guys are gonna be here for a long time. Long time. What's the power here now? 179.
Devices.
Read warp scroll. That will work.
Oh, nobody actually taken this one here.
The doom comes.
Gracie.
The council's voice.
Don't care about knowledgeable plague priests anymore. Beautiful, beautiful. That's what we needed. Nagron and Haragnet being as one. This is the start and the end of the Dark Hells here. Beginning of the end of Dark Hells. The Order tide will definitely start making more presence here. What? The other didn't confirm Morati. No, Morati got destroyed by the Skaven. We're taking Nagaron in one turn. We'll take it first. We waited for a stronghold this whole time. We also had to restock the food after the several expansions.
Address me as Lord Trek.
Okay, food is amazing now. Amazing. Take Nagar on the next turn. Should fortify the head great arena so it doesn't get bothered on from the other side.
Never.
Many kills today. Move tails.
I want to recruit the Blackguards here. They have the Pulse of Red Knights. I mean,
Destroy them all.
We will seek bloody vengeance.
okay, we are now also in the Chill Road, expanding our war zone here.
All things fear us.
Saking Iron Frost does make sense. The next army would cost us about 6,500. But we would need to level a new lord before. We need a sneaky Grey Seer or a Warlock Master. We should be getting a 4th army now too. I'll take Nagarod next turn. It's planned.
Chieftain of the Deep Warriors. War, fight, win! To battle! My musk on all loot! Gather steel!
Okay, we expanded our perimeter here. Should be protected pretty good here now. And here. We just need more armies. Agrif is the big prize for the Skaven. It has the Dark Crag, which is insane. Insane for the Skaven of 4 region province. This is our first province. And we'll generate food. Regarding recruitment, we'll still keep the recruitment here for now. But we'll switch to Nagarand. So this is just economy here. We do want a warp turbine plan though. But this can be built later. Let's just go to the cheapest building. We have to see what happens here first. Public order hill will be amazing. Well, I'm not naming the city like the Extreme Church. Choose a different name, or thanks for your. Hold on, where's I can just refund it, right? Next time I won't, though. Yeah, I told you that the expansion will start here once we get 3rd army, so we can cover more ground. With 2 armies would be pushing it. Is Confed possible with peace? Confed is peace treaty, Gumidzi. We're not allowed to sign peace treaty. There is no way to confederate without a peace treaty.
Fine slay! Iota, scary move!
Yeah, you can confederate in a Deathwish campaign if you're playing Norska or Greenskins. Because they have an event for it.
Clan Ashen Assassin in.
I think this high-ranking assassin should be able to guard some of the world settlements. That's why assassins are critical. And now that I actually forgot about them here, we actually have to get one. I'll keep replenishment here over the Untainted. We already have plenty of Untainted. We really need more assassins. If you have multiple assassins covering each part, it's highly unlikely that anybody's gonna take any important cities. So Deathwish Winter next. I mean, you can request it, but I expect defeat on the turn 2.
Move, Tails! Assassin!
It's a very hard campaign, you know. Imagine putting effort playing shit like Wintertooth.
Ashen contract approved. Unlock the gates. Yes, yes. Get off.
Even assassin cannot not. For horned rat. Warp lightning. Take cover, things.
I didn't even get a message for expansion. That the fucking events don't give us a message sometimes. Fucking hell. You don't see this event messages always. We're gonna have to save food for this too. These are big cities. This network of cities could hold the whole east here and could give us a lot of resources. To enable that right, we actually need expansionist planning first. Take Nagaron next turn.
Clan Rictus Supreme. Grey harbinger of doom.
So what's the end game? Get a short campaign victory. We can blow out the settlement in a single turn, but we could use Vermintides to cripple them a bit. No, we have attack Nagra next turn. I expect a sec over 80k. Sieve in about 3 hours. Starting a fresh game. Ashra has been discovered. I must have put in heroes there. Nice, we plagued the College of Memes. I got dominant scheme. This is all good stuff. Should be kept on cooldown really. Yeah, we're about to get a border with Clan Pestilence, which is not good. We have to have an assassin on them at all times.
No, think aside again.
We're expanding north, so they're getting more aggressive here because the south is losing. They're gonna have to get close though.
Impossible. Lightning strike. Tunnel under walls.
Okay, we build a stronghold under Nagrand, which gives a juicy amount of abilities, but we build it primarily for second income, which might not activate until the next turn Tretch in Nagrand. If that happens, well, they done fucked it up, but what you can do. The problem is, yeah, we have to get there like this. What do we have here?
Ridiculous.
Silent killer. Yes, yes. You slow things and make them slower.
This is good. We can let Clan Peasant sell this element.
Thief in the night.
But it looks like they're coming for it.
A sin. Sneak, scurry. Call me Lord Craven Tail. Sneak attack. Battle fight. Clan Rictus to war.
We'll go to 80k as expected. So it works. It works.
Horned am I.
It's pretty good moves for Shit Wizard here.
Turn them to
We're definitely expanding the perimeter here.
you. Skittily. Demon caller. Thanks to my
We care about the rebels here. No, get me this one.
better than Thankwall, yes.
Yes, yes. Sacking Iron Frost will be a big deal. They have no allies yet, and they somehow managed to get rank 1. That is ridiculous. They must have like 15 armies. Only thing we get fucked by plague, so yeah, they're really dangerous to have nearby.
Not the Ashen.
The plague could end us for sure.
Sorcerer Inventor, yes. Murder job. Night Runner.
We need to assault them and kill them in an ambush.
I cannot chant that.
Fight, hit, attack.
Looks like the outer resolve might be fine here, but one unit could get destroyed here. So we'll do the bell.
Rictus ready for fight, scrap.
Yeah, finally a real battle. Man, when global warming happens, these guys are fucked. There's gonna be like a lake here.
Come on.
Goddamn Booker. It's beautiful.
Big priest.
And mortars. Mortars dominate with the catapults and his bells. We have a 275 range. It will cover most of this wall here. I'll just lower their vigor.
Bombardiers! I sense danger, peril!
Forgot my engineer! What the hell, Scotty? What are you doing there? Get to the fight!
Warp lightning cannon! We obey! Now, Pavel! Rush, rush! Quick, fast!
What's the purpose of the dead? You mean the dead global bombardiers? Well, they right-click the enemy, and the enemy, you know, goes poof. If you ever seen, you know, Grimgor attack minor dwarfs element with a full army, and he just goes poof, something like that. Close victory incoming. Shut up.
I agree! Warp lightning cannon! Yes, yes! At once! Poison wind mortar! Our tail is yours! My whiskers twitching! Poison wind mortar! Clan rats!
They're like, nope.
Don't stop! Dredge Craven Tail!
What happens if you use all three at once? Almost always healing now. Yoo-hoo! Should put a healing on the third plague priest. They're all melee experts, things, wizards. As long as there are no shades in the snow before they get very high resistances. Y3 Plague Priest. Didn't this bell just show you Y3? For power, power, more power, and more power, more power, and triple summons plus chaining Plague Rash.
Loot steel! Rakate!
Ka-ching!
Stretched Graven Tail. Stretch is ready. Keep an eye on him.
Why not 4? Cause 2 or 3 is enough.
To battle! Chieftain of the Deep Warren.
Okay, we have Nagran, boys. The big prize is here. This is where we switch our recruitment. We need the assassins for the assassins. We need the weapon teams for the weapon teams. Engineering, plagues, Spanish guy, no. And we'll keep the this one here. Actually, we have only 3 of them. A little bit of pleasure, why not? And get me the other 2.
Clan.
Yeah. We're almost in Aldorf here. We just need to keep digging more tunnels. We have 2 provinces now. Iron Mountains, Black Flood. We need another army. But I need a sneaky wizard. When a sneaky wizard gets available, we'll get another army. We can go negative 10 to 15k. I lost this Gulf. That's the only reason to get it, Amir. The food capacity and food generation, generate technologies that are critical. They also do above the Vermintide. Looks like Pustin will make a move here. We'll ambush on the way here. Because we can't get too close. If we get too close, they'll ambush us. We do have ambushers, so we could resist. Could resist. This army could actually raise Harganet. It's currently plagued and confederated as well.
Ready to kill.
We're waiting for the right lord, sniper. Now we can get a 4th army, but it has to be the right lord. The trait is very important. We can go negative up to 15k if we have over 300k at all times.
Set caltrops, yes.
It's raining outside, you can hear it. Today is gonna be a good day. Now I just need to get some sushi. Ordering sushi in this rain? Well, could be worse. I could be ordering a milkshake. What's going on down here? We really need this to expand somewhere else before the city is lost. Elich, can you ask me weird questions and ASMR will be complete? I mean, like, weird question like, would you procreate with aliens? Would you have alien babies? Order sushi in Zyro must be rich. Nah, it's not that expensive. It's like 15 bucks. 1.5. For one person, that's affordable. Oh, these Skaven armies. They're getting closer. Clan Nation confederate Clan Morse. That's good. Clan Nation is at war with the Overtide. Yeah, but it's not a couple of pieces. It's you get like 16 pieces. It's a big meal. It's not like you eat it every day, Lamendel.
Sorcerer Inventor, resist!
The goddess forbids it.
No, Gracie, never wrong.
Nice. The Chaos managed to destroy the College of Beams. This is actually getting spicy here.
This will fail. No.
Mighty am I.
You can definitely get 2 regular meals at the cost of 1 sushi, that's for sure.
Grey harbinger of doom.
So how strong are gonna be Clan Nation now? Rank 4.
Isn't it? Yes.
Our best bet if he uses the gauntlet to snap the Karazakara or Reichland. Imagine Clan Nation killing Karl Franz. That would be amazing. 76 rebellion regions. 76 rebel regions. Clan Nation should definitely wipe somebody out by killing their leader. Snitch can kill one of their leaders for sure. Oh, that would be huge. If he kills the High King, that would be massive. If he kills the High King, he can become the superpower in the East.
Ashen, listen.
He just needs to kill the High King and the Empire might be fucked. Clan Nation can kill other AI leaders, but not the player.
Kill things.
So army is still lacking the battle skills. I've seen Clan Nation. We have seen Clan Nation on stream kill other leaders. They have not put anything in the patch notes that it disabled it, so it hasn't happened in a while, but we've seen it happen.
foolish, stupid.
Skaven are very strong this campaign, everywhere in the world, really. These guys are trying to get an army through. We have vision, so we'll see if they move a Pestilence King Priest.
The doom comes. Tunnel under walls.
Would it surprise you if this bugged player could be snapped? No, I would not be surprised at all. We kinda have to send Shit Wizard to the other side. We need to build up food before we can take Grond and Harganet. We're also waiting for another proper lord. Cunning is available, but we really need Sneaky. Cunning would be okay as well. We're not desperate right now to get a 4th army.
Run, fools.
Sacking Ironfrost is kinda important. If we sack that place a couple of times, they'll not be able to get Blackguards. The Blackguards swing bells. The garrison bells, at least.
This nest is Skaven.
We sack it like 4 times, they'll lose a lot here. They'll probably riddle Bella from that point on. We kinda wanna keep the Undercity, we don't wanna order that to rebel, but we'll still take a lot for it to rebel. Corruption is currently increased. But public order is currently increased because of Confederation negative public order. There's a plague in Great Arena. Oh, thank God it expires next turn. Our own plague has arrived here. We need to clear the reds here.
The council is disappointed. Paxton, secret.
We're gonna get a high public order here so we can get the vision. This is a nice spot, so we should get the vision. We definitely have to deal with these guys now.
No, you failed. You should counter up. Yes.
Ambush was probably better there.
Plan scheme is discordant.
Our army cannot be ambushed. Cannot be ambushed because they might actually do it right and our ranged units get overrun.
I forbid this.
Sneaky infiltrator. Kill their scouts. Don't cross wires. Contract complete.
Wipe out.
Ooh, look at that. Skaven on Skaven. We cannot resolve. We have to fight him. But we're the better Skaven. Plan for today is 6 hours of this campaign, and then the rest of the stream, night, Civilization 6. Gonna be a long stream again, like 12 hours. We do have to be a little careful because of menace below. This army also is lacking battle skills. Still work in progress. But we have superior firepower. There's a hell pit abomination there. We can't really put everything in a pile here because if they we can't just bulk everything here in one area anymore. You're fighting Skaven to get the Bliss calibration, because if they have more than 1 minute below, the artillery will be tied, and we really need artillery to keep firing. So a little bit of room here. A little bit of room. And we have to use Plague Priests to preg the artillery. Who are also still leveling, by the way. This terrain is perfect for a battle like this. The enemy has pretty good units, that's why we couldn't auto-resolve. But on the battlefield they're no match for us. I think we're gonna let the mortars shoot immediately. We need to make sure to apply Plague Rash plenty of times. Oh shit, forgot about my Warlock Engineer there. This does happen quite a bit actually. Oh, some nice mortar hits there. At least the first time. Holy shit, that was direct hit. We got a 1 minute block here on our artillery. They do have decent health. They don't have the armor, the mortars to take Agar like that. We need to keep applying Plague Rash to slow them down. Plague Rash is a debuff to their speed and vigor. This is why we went wide, so they don't pin too much of our artillery. Man, the Bombardier is totally devastated unit. Was a little bit of friendly fire, but can have Skaven with a little bit of friendly fire, right? Okay, hit him up there. Oh, kill that guy. Make switch on their weapon teams now. They're getting closer. Holy shit, how many minutes blow do they have? These belts are actually pretty cool, I have to admit. Pretty cool. Our army is not all veteran. This is our least experienced army, but it still can handle nearly anything. They must have put in food as well. There's corruption here for 4 minutes below. If we have 4, they have 4 as well. But they could have put it even more. One of our warplaning cannons got damaged too much. But it's not easy to destroy a scaven artillery unit. Since this is a warlock master, we need to give him a healing potion. Doom Wheel against range could take heavy damage. Healing potion prefer the plague priests are fine with the potion of toughness.
Black hunger, be gone!
Okay, that was our first battle against the last Planet Pestilence. They're here. But we've been here longer than they have been here. And we are not going anywhere.
Fight me, you die, see? Many years to come.
You would use a melee heavy scaven army. What would you use? Probably some stone vermin, death runners, and the doom flares. Or the plague monks sends a bear so they can keep up with the death runners. Or we can just make an attack about a stone vermin, death runners move in, and doom flares as well. Go range and then help the stone vermin. I'll definitely would be in doom flares and death runners. Those are the critical melee units in the Skaven, the ones that are really good. Okay, we'll easily guard this area. I feel like as long as they don't ambush us. We have to stay at 1 turn away from them, preferably hidden. More than 1 turn, like 1.3, preferably hidden. When they get close, then we strike with an ambush. If we get ambushed, we fuck, because this army cannot be ambushed. So it's all about positioning on the campaign, right? We should be able to hold this area, no problem with assault units. Criticals, what? I don't know. Wasn't the guy like rank 20 something? It might have been a different guy. Hope the rain sounds are not too loud. I could close the window. We destroyed one of their armies, but they have a lot. They'll be definitely being gonna be very aggressive here until they start losing to high elves. It sounds like I'm outside. Well, the window is very close, and it's yeah, it's big. It's a storm outside. As long as we don't lose power, we're good, right? Yeah, they're scared of Tretch there. They have to still deal with chaos. We need buffers between us and Clan Pestilence. If there is a region in between us, they will not go as aggro. So they're just gonna send maybe like a few armies. But if they like a clear path, they might send a lot. Oh man, today's gonna be great. No save corruption, please. We got click, 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 Clan Rictus. We're building up, managing. Got sushi for lunch, and starting a fresh game with Civ 6. On this weather, life is good. And yeah. Gonna have to close it, at least the top window. Am I gonna go full? What? Feels wrong, man. Well, I'm rolling Civ random. Oh god, that shit is getting loud. I'm gonna be rolling random Civs. Al Haik, nice. We are everywhere. We need to start mass expanding this shit before we lose all this extra treasury. The food is also looking very good. The combat is not main part of the game, Arconos, but sometimes is. Sometimes is the pretty much the main game. And we were playing a peaceful Civ, and we were in like a solid position on a not very high difficulty, which means not much aggression. We had deterrence, so nobody would attack us. So we were just chilling, building culture, and win the game peacefully. I think we don't care about vision here. We'll just slow down the turn processing, right? This is also draining our economy. So we go for the tunnels, deeper tunnels here. Deeper tunnels, they're no downside, minus 40, cheap as well, no upkeep, but you lose the visibility. It's pretty damn good if you don't care about visibility.
You dishonor me.
Clan Scryer!
I will not blight my...
These bastards with their insurance policies. When they got this smart, these rogue armies, when they work, they work.
Sneak in, open.
Religious victory eventually. I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get used to with all of them. I did it in the past. I think my first immortal game was religious victory.
Master Engineer!
Get the things!
You know what's interesting? They updated all the Bretonnian lords to get automatically mounted, you know, get heavy horse. You know? But it looks like they forgot about the rogue army. He's like yapping, you know, Bretonia this, Bretonia that, but he doesn't even have a horse. Imagine being a Bretonian lord without a horse.
Warlock of Skaven Blight. Warp power.
I am a lord of Bretonia.
This doesn't look like winnable if they attack, unless they fuck it up. Holy shit. I'll full build this up before switching the commandment. This plague definitely slowed them down here. But we're gonna have to eventually come back to fighting here. As we get massive food again, we'll be considering taking Grond, tier 5, and Harganet. There's gold here. We're already in the Chill Road in the Great Arena. We should also consider taking Ashrak and Sek Ironfrost a couple of times. We could just change Sek Ironfrost with a new lord. We just need a sneaky lord. Just give me a sneaky lord and we can start leveling it here.
Secrets. Scurry forward.
Stop them not expanding in the east as long as the chaos is here. They're not at war with the Dark Elves, so we don't really care about those arcs in the water.
Now things fear us.
There should be like a safe spot here.
Clan Rictus.
If they decide to move in.
Ambush. Attack. And the next Death Master. Clan Etching. Assassinating.
There are elves coming here again, so they're in the middle.
Sneak. Scurry.
This is fine for now. We're gonna go Sek Ironfrost.
Scurry forward.
We'll sec this a couple of times so they don't get tier 4 in the top. And when they get a 4th lord, we can just level here. We really want a sneaky wizard. Doesn't matter which, just a sneaky wizard. Yeah, the pestilence is fighting the elves.
Good. Kill.
You have to also keep an eye on the plague. Could come from here or here. This guy could kill Mr. Absolute.
Impossible.
It's a rank 40 noble with assassinate. That's like very high chance to kill him. Probably close to 30%.
Scurry.
Warp lightning! Take cover, things!
Okay, so we have the Black Flood, we have the Iron Mountains, we are expanding to the Chill Road, waiting for the food. We definitely want max tier settlements when we move in. We'll keep this as for the supermarkets. We're waiting for a sneaky wizard for our 4th army, and we'll be leveling in here. With 4 armies we can protect most of this area and keep expanding. The Dark Elves are not a threat, the Cockroach is not a threat. Clan Pestilence on the other hand, yes, he's currently slowing down the Order Tide here. There's some Chaos as well, but the Order Tide will eventually become massive presence in this area, I think. Especially if Clan Nation doesn't kill High King or the Calafrans. They might kill them. Otherwise they're gonna have to destroy these factions, which is highly unlikely. Both Empire and the Dwarves are superpowers. The Chaos is slowing down a bit right now, but they'll eventually be here full force. Order Tide, Realms of Men, Dwarves, High Elves. That's the Order Tide. They could be joined by Tomb Kings, Lizardmen, heck even Skaven.
That is not musk of fear. No, no.
Those guys are playing so safe. Why is there not a sub-massive trespass penalty there?
Ashen beats Camry. Enemies to track. Ashen contract approved.
We need to level up this guy.
Yes, yes. Unlock gates.
I must keep my holy vow. No!
Power to weapons!
Well, let's count how many of those armies we destroyed already.
And sorcery!
They have an insurance policy which is which makes they're gonna be alive for a while. At least the College of Memes got defeated by the Chaos.
Unlikely to backstab yet. I can have him. Channel fight chaos.
That was like a one unit there. Managed to raise the city. Maybe hit another one at a time.
Clear harbinger of doom.
It's a nice sack.
They say move. Great victory. Good. Let the bell scream.
Scream. I'm gonna be here to butcher the city there. We'll get rid of those buildings. Just a few turns out away for shit wizard.
Whoa, lightning.
I still have two in the back and constantly recruiting. No, we have to get away from this game.
Arcane diabolic.
It does look like they cleared the elves here.
At your service.
Prince Eltharion.
I think we had a rebellion there. Just move.
Call me Lord Craventail.
If I raise this, they might ambush me. So we have to be careful here. Just poke for now.
Ready. Assassin.
This is pretty safe right now here. We're waiting for food to get ground. We got Nagran and Hagrif and we're just building them up. Tier 4 towers is gonna be make those places very safe. Food is here, so getting confederate Everest. Oh, nice. We they discover ground too. We're taking ground probably in a few turns. Holy shit, on pestilence armies.